What's going on there, Throttlelakas? Welcome to another video of Life Behind Bars. So, I've got one topic to talk to you about today, but two different places. And before I get started with that, if you like my videos, hit that thumbs up. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe down below. But make sure that you click on that little guardian bell to protect you from all the videos that you're going to be missing out on, man. All right, let's get started. Take a breath. All right, so today, like I said, I have one topic, but two different places, and what I mean by that is I'm going to be talking about museums, mainly motorcycle museums, and two of them that I've been to in the last few months that I have not been doing videos, and I apologize, I've been really busy, but I'm back now, so let's get on this topic now and start with one that's right here in my home state, the Oklahoma Route 66 Motorcycle Museum. If you want to check it out, it's right off of 177 Highway and Route 66 back towards the east. So if you ever want to know where that's at, just remember those directions and it'll take you right there. But let me tell you some of the stuff that they had in there. Now, this place used to be just a small gas station. They still got the original pumps sitting out there from the 1940s, 1950s. They turned the whole garage part into the museum and the storefront, their store where they sell the merchandise. But they had a bunch of cool stuff. But they were mainly more dirt track race, not dirt bike, but you know what I mean, the dirt track racing and the flatbacks and speed bikes, stuff like that. They had a few nice old Harleys and stuff like that. But they did have two things in there that I thought was really, really cool. They had two bikes from the first Captain America movie. Both of them were used in the movie, but they have one from that it was Captain America's, Chris Evans. He wrote it, and then they have a Hydra bike, the bad guys in the movie. They have both those bikes, and they didn't have the Captain America one there because the other owner of the museum was out tootling around on it. But me and my buddy got to go see that Hydra bike, and I thought that was so cool. And of course, all the little wall decor they had of history of motorcycles and all that was really cool. So definitely suggest if you guys ever passing through Oklahoma and you want to check out the Motorcycle Museum, just remember it's right off of 177 Highway and Route 66 back to the east. So definitely remember to check that out next time you come through. So the other place I want to talk about, number two, is, well, you've probably seen my videos wearing one of their shirts, and I've been saying I wanted to go there for years, and I finally went. God, man, that was so much fun. It really was. It was such a blast. My wife was dragging me out of there after, I think it was like 6 hours of being in there. And I mean, I was in there for hours, and I'll tell you right now, I didn't even see a quarter of the stuff they had there because, I mean, I'm trying to keep with my family and then stop and having to look. But let's talk about that. So I was just recently there. I went up there around Christmas time, and oh God, it was so much fun. And I mean, you walk in and you got this beautiful statue staring at you that was handmade. It was just, wow, just awesome, right? Well, then you got the little gift shop over here, and you can go through the little door. And first thing you walk into is the Evel Knievel section. Man, that was so cool, seeing all the little stuff there. I believe they said they have one of his suits there. And that, I'm like, man, that's really cool getting to see that. And then you move down a little bit, and you got the Jesse James motorcycle, one of his choppers he built, sitting right there dead center of the room. It's a real eye catcher. It was a beautiful bike. And then if you look over just to your left, when you get there and you see the Jesse James, look to your left and you'll see a whole section tributed to Indian Larry. And that was just a beautiful, beautiful tribute. I really enjoyed it. The bike that these guys made in tribute for him was just absolutely gorgeous. So we got to see the Indian Larry and the Jesse James, but if you keep moving down, the first thing that really stands out is EZ Riders. And I'm not sure if they were the actual bikes or just good replicas, but excuse me, they did have both bikes there, the Peter Fonda and Dennis Hopper bike. They even had Dennis Hopper's hat hanging off the bars, and I was like, man, that's really cool. I really like that. The Easy Rider exhibit was just really cool. I was just drooling over that area too. Okay, I'm drooling this entire time, so I know I've been saying it a lot, but that's literally my situation. But I mean, there was a whole lot more to offer into that place. My father-in-law has been there countless times, and he said he still finds new things every time he goes. And like I said, I barely saw anything, and I went around the whole store, but trying to keep up with my family and all that, it was a little harder. But it was a lot of fun. I mean, it just a freaking blast. And I will post the videos of some of the bikes that I took videos of while I was there, so you guys can actually see those. And there is one special bike in that entire museum that caught my eye. I even got it on video, and I don't know why, but I love it. It's a 1939 Knucklehead, and it had a custom paint job for back then, for like a Joe Blow body shop to give you a paint job back in maybe the 50s or 60s. And so it was like a flat paint job, but it was white with a black teardrop on the tank. And on the teardrop, it said Piston Splitters MC with a skull with two pistons behind it. And I was just like, man, I don't know why, but I loved it. I thought that bike just stood out more than any of the other ones that were out or that were standing next to each other, because there was a whole line of Knuckleheads, and that was the one that really popped to me. And I think it was just because you could feel the identity of the guy who built that bike. And I think that was what really stood out, because a lot of the other bikes, they looked more, I mean, they were a lot of them were custom out to the rider that had it, but a lot of the other ones that were there are just ones that they rebuilt or restored just to make it look like original, and it didn't have a personality to it. But yes, the Piston Splitter was one of my favorites. They even had a T-shirt in the little store gift shop. Thank you. That's what I was trying to think of. In the gift shop. Jeez. Give me a second. Laughing on myself for being a dumbass. All right. So in the gift shop, they even had a T-shirt of the Piston Splitter, and I freaking had to buy it because I was like, you know what? I can't believe that they had a shirt of my favorite bike that I could purchase right then and there. And they have some badass attire, man. Those guys, they just, all their shirts are just awesome. Like, great quality. Everything that I bought there has been a great quality product, and I definitely would suggest go out there, check it out. If you happen to pass through Iowa and you see signs for Anamosa, go towards it and check it out. I can't remember. I think it was like $15 per person, but it's still $15 for everything that you're going to be seeing in there. That's a really good deal. All right, that's there, and there's a lot of history. I mean, there's bikes that you've never even heard of sitting in there, or you never thought you would ever see in person. They're there. I mean, they have one of my other favorites that I'd never heard of, never seen, was a 1906 Thor. I believe that was right, 1906 or 1916, somewhere in there. But they had a Thor, completely restored, beautiful bike, along with their 1929 Sears. Man, I could spend hours talking about every bike that I saw there. But I'm not going to do that, because you know what? I want to leave some surprises for you guys, because there are a ton of surprises at that place. So if you are a huge motorcycle enthusiast, you have 2 new places to go check out. Or if you just want to go to museums because you like museums, check them out too. I mean, it's set up the same kind of style. So I'm going to get off here. I don't have anybody to pay tribute to on this video. If you guys would like to have somebody be remembered for being a biker and all, let me know, and I would love to give them a shout out. Hopefully we can get a picture so everybody can see what they look like. But we can work out those details later. Just leave me a comment down below. So I'm getting the hell out of here. I got to go do some stuff on my bike. But before I go, always remember, keep those throttles locked, those tires hot, but never forget, keep that rubber down. I'll see y'all next time.